Now, to those fellow Arsenal fans who were clamoring for Havertz to come into this Arsenal team and replace Gyökeres, did you guys watch the second half of that game against Burnley yesterday? In contrast to the first half of that match, did you watch it? No, I just want us to be realistic and be very, very practical now. Did you see the first half of that game yesterday? Gyökeres forcing the Burnley defenders back. In fact, Burnley hardly ever crossed that halfway line to come into the Arsenal's half during the first half of that game. But did you now watch second half when Ateta, like he said in his press conference after the game, that Gyökeres felt something muscular and he had to take him out? Merino came on. Did you see that second half? There was no bite in the attack. There was no one forcing the Burnley defenders back. There was no sheer, any output in the attacking department. That is what is going to happen if Gyökeres is missing for long periods. The good thing was that we have scored the 2 goals in the first half of that game yesterday, with Gyökeres of course getting one of that goal, and Declan Rice, who for me was unplayable yesterday, as he always is in other matches, running everywhere, winning all the balls, doing everything that without these 2 guys in that game. And if we had not gotten those 2 goals, yes, we are all celebrating, yes, another 3 points, no shots on target considered, clean sheet, yes, all good. But if you're not concerned about that second half, then you are not a football person. Your football brain is completely dead. Because sometimes I wonder how people reason. People maybe they think with their anus. I've been shouting this thing. The last quality attacker we had was, I think, Aubameyang. Since Aubameyang left, we've not had anyone I would call an attacker in Arsenal. Now, Gyökeres, opposing defenders are afraid to even press our team because they know once they do, and they play that ball over the top of their defense, they are going to be in serious trouble. And then some people will be talking rubbish, making nonsense noise. Now you clearly see what happened in that second half. Once he went off, I will look at the statistics of our attack in the first half and in the second half of that game yesterday. The readings are there. You look at it and look, good a thing Mikel Arteta has said, in the coming weeks, we are going to be able to get Madueke, Gabriel Jesus, Kai Havertz, Gabriel Martinelli, and Martin Odegaard. These are 5 attacking players that, if we had them on the bench, be very, very good for the way we play. But currently, those guys are still out injured until they come back into the team, Gyökeres. And even if those guys come back, I don't see any of them taking Victor Gyökeres out of this team. He will stay there. Even when he doesn't score, the team wins because he stretches the opposition defenders to give room to the other attacking players and midfielders to be able to cause havoc, score the goals that are needed. You guys are not seeing. We better be careful of what we wish for as Arsenal fans, so that it doesn't come back to bite us. Look at the statistics again in that game, and I pray it is just a precautionary measure taking Gyökeres off in the second half of that game. Because if he's missing for long periods, this